point they.
Yeah, it's not so that, what we're talking nonsense we're here. So one of the, it's a real thing, use it or lose it. We forget how to do this. We've been taught, because this becomes a thing, because our hips get tight and it doesn't feel good, or we're unstable, all the things. And when you stop doing something, your brain goes, what? I can give you a really good example myself. Belly dancing, you know how we have to go down?
Yeah.
I literally, seriously had to hold onto the pole and go, how am I going to be able to go down, stay upright, and come back up? And this is what I had to do for a while to get my brain to go, you can do this. Because it's something that I just don't do.
Right.
So I had to make that neural pathway again. Or wake it back up.
Yeah, that's what when I'm there and I have to, they want me to push up.
It'll be okay.
I have to really get it in
Tell your brain, like,
to do it.
all right, this is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If I just go, it's not gonna do it.
It's kind of like when you talk about, you have, is it your toes tapping? Or your heel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you're standing up. So this happens, and then I can tap my toes easy. But if I'm pitched forward, even into the arch, I can't pick up my feet because I drop. So it's like a pull it up. But we forget how to do that sometime in our life.
When you get this age, that's all you do is talk to yourself. Telling yourself what to do.
Honestly, that's what at Novel Place, that's what they talk about. We talk about being mindful with movement because they forget how to do things.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, at senior living facilities, I think guys that are 7 foot tall build this thing because in their closet, I've actually been in their closets, the rod is here. And as we age, of course, we get a little shorter, and now they're asking people to get hangers with clothes and put them way up high. Well, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And now a lot of them have chains with a second bar, so they can hang their clothes at a reasonable level.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you put a bar so high?
Right.
I mean,
Because they have no concept.
right. So,
Because whoever built the closet wasn't thinking about the person who's gonna use the closet.
right,
Because sometimes I like a high hanger if I have a long dress or whatever.
Right.
So that it's not on the ground, but.
so anyway, with all that being said, but yeah, it's fascinating to me how we don't know when we lose it, but when we need it, we don't have it, and we're like, what happened?
Yeah.
When did we stop moving or moving that direction to go, I don't know how to do this?
Yeah.
So, like I just did with Pam, I went over and poked her lap, switch armpit. Your brain has to go, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's fascinating, actually, how things stop. But you can relearn. It's just the process.
Yeah.
So one of the things I talk about at Novel Place, I think you at home are more beneficial than a senior living because they don't have to do anything. There's no chores, there's no dishes, there's no cooking, there's no laundry, and they stop moving completely. And then they forget how to do things. Or they gain 20 pounds because they don't have all that stuff to do.
Yeah.
They go play bridge, they go sit and talk, they sit and watch TV, they sit and read a book, they sit. Then all of a sudden they can't walk well, they can't stand up well. So that's why I keep saying, Pam, you were doing extremely well. And no, seriously, I'm not just BSing, I'm very happy with everything. Yay, it's all about me.
Of course it is.
So there's the doctor's office, what was it, Rock Hill Orthopedics? They have a guy that specializes in hip and knee. replacement and reconstruction, and that's all he does.
Oh, wow.
So I sent my students that information. Where am I? I don't know.
I don't know. No.
I went to get that, and like, which way do I go? It's the exact opposite of what we think.
Yeah, I don't know why that is that way. Probably because I'm used to looking in a mirror that moves with you, instead of this thing which is flipped around backwards. I'm sitting at the edge of my chair. Just my tail. Oh, I totally forgot any of my jobs because you're here. I didn't start the music.
Sorry, I got all excited.
Okay. So we're sitting on our tailbone. Chest up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Squeeze those armpits even. And point those toes. I'm squeezing in up here. And my feet.
I can't help myself. I hear this like,
I know some of this music is so happy. I do have feet. I kept moving. I don't know. I finally gave up and sat down. Yellow's really not my color, by the way.
but it really shows up over black
Yes.
and all the things. Actually, that's why I wear a lot of long sleeves.
So you can see your arm.
Yeah. Just hold on to this.
Well, I wear it because I wasn't cold in the morning, and it takes me a while for my body to heat up, so. Okay. Are you still squeezing over there, or did you?
Oh, ankles.
Yes, ankles. It's on shape. Nice face. That was a pan face.
I did it.
She did that very well. All right, let's flex. I know you just got to point, but we've been here for a minute. And we're also squeezing our armpits. How do you like that?
Well, we're gonna run outside, but we know that little thread green.
Yeah.
Which I expected to storm and all night long, better than anything.
Head bug sound machine, so I hear thunderstorms every day.
Open. Yeah, I think they went further north.
So,
Don't worry, I think it's still supposed to rain today. Can't really see the sky, but
yeah, it's overcast.
it does seem that. And my front.
So you know how you cue, like you're still squeezing, you're still doing this. That's why we forget.
Yeah. Like the whole, even the shoulders back and down part, sometimes we,
And don't even realize that,
you know, realize you're doing it, you kind of let go of it, and it just,
and then you say something and everybody's like,
oh yeah.
oh, that's all you.
I agree.
Right?
Let's,
It's really fun in chair class, especially if you're sitting in the back row and you see everybody go, shoot.
other direction. Are we still squeezing our armpits, even like that? And one. So, up, down, out, up, down, out. And what I want you to think about is your heels, oddly enough. So up, down, out, down, right? It's mostly toes. But I would like you to think about your heels squeezing together. And you really have to think about it when your feet go out to keep your heels together.
And your twist tight.
And your tush tight. And your armpits are being squeezed. Well,
Yes.
I wanted you to learn the motion so we could do maybe a peppier song. No, not a peppier song. So now we're gonna go fast twitch, right? Up and out, up and out, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, out, in. 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was lovely. See, it took her up already.
Oh my goodness, I love allergy season.
I think that was a yes, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, really, no, I'm good. Like when our red faces, concern people when we're working out. Okay, so, let's lean back. And let's lift the right. Is that the right?
Right.
And left. I want you to think about pointing this toe right here, right? I also want you to think about your shoulders not being in your ears. And although I have I'm not holding on, change. Put that. Nice and tight. Now, instead of putting that bottom one on the floor, can you just leave it up a little bit? Switch.
After working.
And switch.
Hold on, tuck your butt down.
Reposition.
So, that action.
Yes.
So tilt.
It's a little crunch. Just a little pretty good one.
Actually, that's pretty good, Kate. Look at you.
Yeah.
It's work, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
We should so do this on 9:30.
4.
She's like, we're watching.
And 2. And 1. Oh my goodness.
Because I think I'm just,
So,
But it should be supported.
yeah.
so that's
Yes.
the same.
I know you can't see Chris, but she said it's this. I don't know if you can see it, right?
Yeah. Chuck.
It helps.
Yeah, because if you don't, like if, wait, okay, don't tuck. This is really hard.
Yeah.
Not tucking, because I'm using too much.
Because it's not doing, it's helping your
Yeah.
legs, your
Yeah.
core needs to, yeah.
Engage. It's like doing a reverse crunch on the floor.
It is.
It's a little harder because gravity's like, oh, no.
Yes, gravity is saying no. Yeah, with having that bottom foot, even though this one's up, the difference between this and this is a lot.
Yeah.
Because you can still kind of use this leg to help this with this.
Yep.
But the second you lift that off the floor, nobody's helping.
So, a modification, tap the floor. So you're bouncing that foot, yeah.
Yeah,
And
but it's
you-
not all at once.
Yeah, and then your body's like, oh, I can do this, I can do this. And then of course you have to switch to the other side. And then pretty soon you're like, look at that, and he's like, shut up.
No. Okay, all right, so we're still here. We did one and then the other. Now we're gonna bend and stretch, and bend and stretch, and turn and stretch, bend and stretch. Are your shoulders down and not up in your ears? Yes. Now we're gonna do bend, up, down. So like a little whoop. And I'm actually using my toes to push. So my toes point to the floor. Point.
I like this one.
Point. Point. I don't know where they come from, but here they are. 4, 3, and 2. It's like a progression before this.
Right. And it makes it doable.
Yes.
And even if that wasn't doable, you can go up.
Yeah.
Just getting that action.
Yeah.
See, it's Cheryl's fault, my brain's like, it's not my fault.
It's not her fault. Should we stand up? Because I also had this little, my brain, that I want to get out.
See, we all have this stuff in our brains.
It's just, I can't sleep at night. It's like, hey, what about this? And I'm like,
Exactly.
no, all right.
Do you want a big picture or a little picture?
Well, I'm gonna travel probably from here to here eventually.
I guess pointing
Yeah,
it at the thing doesn't work, I gotta point it at the camera.
I mean, you can point, they're close enough, it's probably.
But it doesn't make that one. I have the power.
Okay, so first though, we need to get a nice first position going on, shoulders back and down. When I'm doing preparatory position, my arms may not be here, but I still am holding that. I feel it in my shoulders, I guess, too, because my arms are out more than here. But it's still not you're not just letting your arms hang, right? Okay.
I'm still squeezing armpits.
Yeah, you're still, but even though your arms aren't together, you can still squeeze.
Yeah. I'm just like, what am I feeling? I can actually feel kind of my chest stretch a little bit, actually.
Yeah,
Like it's opening up.
like it's opening up, exactly. And because your shoulders are back and down, right, that's exactly what should happen in your chest. All right, we're just gonna bend, we're just bending. Do your ankles work? I don't know. Do your knees work? You gotta figure it out. Awesome.
Well, we did Spanish yesterday on set.
What? Right?
The bench.
Oh, second position.
But she's like, shut up. You're getting out again.
Remember, they're not too far back, right? Just bend. Can you hold them here? And 4,
Back muscles, back muscles, back muscles.
and 2, and 1. Are you good? She has a very tentative fake
She's
smile.
She's like, don't hurt, don't hurt, don't hurt. Keep it down, keep it down.
Yeah, keep them low, that's okay. So, and let's bend left, bend right, bend left. I'm gonna do left first, it's over here. And can you point, 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 point. I'm gonna get you moving before I start getting the brain work. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. All right, so we've been working on glissade, right? Glissade goes point, change, back, point, change, back. We also know, let's do it again. So fifth position, right, heel and toe, arms are out, point, change, back. So I'm pointing, changing my other foot, back. We also know balance it. Yes. Right? Side, back step, right? So I wanted to put them together. 2 glissades, 1 balance it. 2 glissades, 1 balance it. So, we start with our glissade, side, change, back, 1, balance, say side, back, step, then point, point, change, back, balance, say. So it's a little repeating little thing, but I'm hoping it's gonna help your brain connect all the parts of freestyle. Because it's a little, we're doing it a little robotically. And I'm hoping that eventually we get to lead side. And if we chain stuff together, it'll be magic. It'll be magic. But we're gonna do it to make sure we know where our feet and our legs go first. So point, change, back. Point, change, back. Side, back, step. Point, change, back. Point, change, back. Side, back, step. Point, change, back. Point, back, balance, say. Point, back, balance, say. One more. Point, actually two more. Point, back, balance, say. This is the last one. Balance, say. And I don't know if you can feel that here as we're doing it, but I certainly am feeling the push things because I'm pushing.
Might not be pushing harder.
No? All right, well, we'll just do it 72 more times. You'll get there eventually.
I'm feeling it.
Oh, correction. I just felt it. This just did.
Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness.
I feel like we should do walking down the street. It's Monday, it's left. But I like it.
And does that well, actually. How about that?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
right? So
That's something.
and I'm crossing, so I get a big round motion with my hips. Awesome.
I'm going to just walk back my way.
And if you think about, you can even squeeze a little more out of this. If this toe, when it comes up, because I'm pressing it over, it's making a circle, right? But if I drag that toe, push, 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 then up and around, then drag that toe up and around, drag around, drag around, drag around, drag around, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, thank you. Now do you feel this? She's lying again.
She's like, oh my God. Thanks for hold the muscle.
Oh man, it's rough in here. Okay. So one thing I said that I wanted to do last week, because we have woefully not been paying as much attention to our poor little calf muscles. So we did down, right? First position, leg preparatory, and squeeze those armpits, and shoulders are backing down, right? Now they're gonna go up, 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 up. And usually when we go up, we would go to 5th, but we're not gonna do that with our arms. If you don't have your weight directly over your spine and your butt that I'm sure is tucked in.
I feel like a frog. Frog legs.
Like a splatter here.
How about just a loose second and front, front, front. So we're going from second and we're tapping that foot, that heel. Front, 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 front. How about arms to low second? Front, front, front. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah.
You're a little breathy.
I I'm sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. It's craziness, I tell you.
I'm telling you, you made me so happy yesterday.
Step on a step.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been on it.
It's been a while. You know,
I was gonna say, I was trying to remember how long it's been. It's been a while.
Yeah.
She's been working her way back to cardio endurance, so.
That's awesome. It is, you lose it fast, and then you try to do something, you're like, why am I so breathy?
I just walked to the refrigerator. Oh, that's me, sorry.
So, let's do a few more. So, we did the down and up. Now we just want to do up and down. Just think about pulling up and down, like there's a string. Up, down, up. Yes, normally we'd be here, but I know Pam can't fifth position very well. Now, tap, 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 and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. You can make a music for that.
I'm gonna do the music off.
Now, just to round it all out, let's put our toes together.
They have music.
That is not what you're gonna give me.
Yeah, now we have this like.
Lame. Low second. Now our heels are gonna go side, side, side. So I'm keeping my waist still from here up, is not moving, but your hips can do a little swoosh, swoosh. But this stays very still, all of this,
I'm gonna come out and put stuff down.
okay?
This is pull up.
Yes,
Because otherwise it doesn't work so well.
yes.
Otherwise, all your body weight's like go boom, and then it's like a jarring hit, versus pulled up.
Yes. And.
It
now
seems
you-
good, that's why I was like, I don't even think she knows she's doing it.
No, that's what I keep saying, like
It just happens.
it just happens, and it's, in dancing, your foot moves, or an arm moves, or something, and then you talk about the thing, but in fitness,
You talk about all of what's happening.
you need to talk about all the things.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't even realize I'm doing the things to even put them on.
Right. And
Where it's much more in your face than dancing, I guess is where I was going.
And I'm just fast, I realize I'm not doing it. Say something.
right, and so when I, especially like 9:30 class, I'm like, you should be feeling it in your lats, or what are you, or I just say, what are you feeling? Recognize what's going on. And it makes the brain go, I don't know. What is going on?
What is going on? We don't know. We have no idea. It's energy.
Yeah.
All the body parts doing their own thing without our permission. Okay, so yes, to Chris's point, tuck it, right? You're squeezing all of this, and then you can either, I would say low second works, right? And then get those heels going. Again, I don't want all of this action, right? I just want heels and a little hip. Heels and a little hip.
You're holding a bunch of cocktails on a tray in front of you.
Yes. Don't spill that.
Whatever works. for you.
Cocktails, yes.
Cocktails.
Now,
At 7 a.m.
a little faster, a little faster. And tap, 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 and 4, 3, and 2, and 1.
One of the places I go, you have 2 full beer mugs, because they're more of a German collection of folks, and they're like, what kind of beer? I'm like, wow, doesn't matter, you pick,
Yeah,
don't spill it.
that's funny. This music is making me want to do things that are not good for us.
You want to switch it? I can. The next one should be fast.
I just get this whole like, you know, kind of a vibe going on over here.
She's like, I got this. I like it.
Yeah, we could do some, arabesque a little bit, because we haven't done that in a minute. And I know you might not be able to get your arm right up here, but if you just raise it. If you could raise it.
Actually, she could take it on her chest. And that way, rather than,
Uh-huh.
that way you're still supported. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then she could do the other side.
So, but I want you to step to the side and then into it, right? So it's down, up, down, up, down, up,
Nice.
down, up, down, up. I want you to think about pointing that toe back. I want you to think about, it's kind of to the side, but there's a little red corner. And forward. Three. And two.
I feel my butt on this one, Pam.
And one.
I think I do too.
Yeah?
It's a,
You got the butt? Alright. Now let's see.
yay.
Yay.
I mean, oh,
Oh.
we're not doing more butt work?
I like the butt work. Everybody wants a good butt.
Absolutely. It's your support system. I got you.
I
Sometimes I wish I could lower the camera, but then heads would get in the way.
don't know. Right. So.
And hey, let's meet Sheryl.
No, let's not meet Sheryl. That's a terrible plan.
I think that's awesome.
No one needs that.
Alright, you good?
Yes. Okay. So, again, I'm sitting in that spot. Tailbone. Right at the edge of the chair there. Make sure your meat's all situationally located.
You have to remove from under your seats.
Right, yeah.
That's phraseology.
That's nice. So I thought we would sit and then we could tap our toes a little easier. So how about if we do them straight first? Straight, right? Do it super fast, right? It's easy. Can you lift instead of just like, so I'm not rolling my toes up, rolling my toes down. I'm just tapping up, down, like they're straight. There's no bending. And so your pivot point is on your heel. And maybe if we put one out, that's my right.
If you squeeze your toes together, squeeze your toes, and it keeps it flat. If you leave your toes out, they get you all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah. I just want that pivot point to be this part of your heel, right? So instead of trying to just, I'm not actually even doing it because probably because my shoe is a little bit different arms.
So you don't want your toes to lift, is what you're saying.
Right. I want you to keep, the whole point is not lifting the toes. The whole point is your calf muscle making your foot go up and down. So it doesn't need help, like.
So what I feel is a cramp coming on above my foot.
Well, there you go.
That's
So
your
I should
anterior.
feel it back here.
Wow.
Anterior tibialis is working through your shoulder.
Yeah, when you pull your toes up.
But your calf is, your heels are pushing the ground a little bit.
Yes.
So your calf is activated.
Absolutely. I feel both.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need to do a few more. Maybe you should tap them a little faster. Fast switch, fast. Okay.
I was not joking. And there it is.
Look, toes, we're not even talking to you right now. I didn't make you do anything. There was no pointing going on. We were just tapping our toes. I mean, we say the word toes.
Tapping the ball of your feet.
Oh my goodness.
This This has been a unique class.
It's been a little different.
Sorry, we need a little different today.
Yes, we're good at different. Okay, so, oh no, not, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for
Welcome back.
You don't.
You better get here.
You took your right for asthma. Oh my goodness. It was so like, oh. No, I would like, even if you don't lift your feet off the floor, just out at the same time, in, out, in, and I want you to keep your feet in alignment with your leg and your knee and all that.
I'm gonna do this.
Out, in, out. Can you squeeze? Out, squeeze. Can you squeeze out and squeeze in? Out,
Like
and
that girl
in?
when she at the gym.
Yes.
And you just don't understand.
I'm like, squeeze,
I
squeeze.
talk about this move every chair class.
Yeah?
Because it drives me nuts because I see this. And I'm like, can you not see the difference between that leg and this leg? Keeping me underneath your heel. Or your heel underneath your knee.
Yeah. Right? So, now we're gonna go out, close, out, close, out, close, out, close. If you can keep your upper body front, that would be great. I'm just moving my feet. And if you can squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
I had to look. That was awesome. It's Cheryl's fault that time.
Okay, let's turn to the side. Now we did some cool stuff last time with this whole stretching business where we take that foot and we slide it to the back.
Yeah, what's your?
I'm gonna put that foot down in front. If you can tuck your toe under, that'll help stretch the front part of your foot, which is amazing.
That we don't do enough of.
That we don't do enough of, so I'm gonna hold
And
it.
those little toe taps, this is why you need to stretch it.
Absolutely. Then can you bring it in and bring it back and bring it in and bring it back and one more in and back. Now, what the heck were we doing last time? We were lifting the front foot. That's what it was.
I'm gonna go toes.
Can you get it up and up and crush, right? Because your toe stays on the floor. Don't worry about that back leg. Let it just do its thing. Up and forward. And 3 and 2. There's a muscle in the middle of my leg right here.
Your hamstring?
No, it's a muscle I've never heard of before. It probably is the hamstring. No, it was like working.
Yeah,
It was good.
because it's like, first of all, don't go out of the chair.
No one wants that. No one wants that. Right. Okay, so you're all lined up, right? You're not all crazy bent over. You're tucked under. The tushy is tucked under, right? Shoulders back down. Bring that leg back. And if you can, point that toe. Well, who am I kidding? You can. And let the top of that foot, I just need to hang out here just for a second.
So if you relax your hip joint that's hanging off the chair, you can feel the release of the femur out of your socket a little bit, which is a good thing because it pulls those tendons and ligaments a little bit. And it goes, oh. And then you truly get a good stretch through all of that.
Oh, goodness. That's amazing. All right, now bring it in and push it back. And bring it in and push it back. Bring it in and push it back, one more, in and back. Now we're gonna leave it back there, and we're gonna think about the front foot, right? It's gonna come up, down, so tuck that toe under in the back. So you're still getting that nice stretch.
So officially, when we straighten leg, the quad is working and the hamstring is stretching.
Yes.
And when you pull back, vice, opposite.
It's nice. I wish I knew about this before. We've been doing this for a long time.
I think the chair is a great tool.
It is a great tool. Who would have thunk it? 4, and 3, and 2, and 1.
She's like, can you just say?
No,
there it is.
no. Psych. I think Pam needs a second chair.
Pam needs a second chair.
I think so, because I think if we lean to the left, she might need a second
Okay, so
chair.
I have something you need. This arm to use this one.
Just because we haven't been doing it, I want to go a little stretch.
Just going back, like,
Yeah.
so he is.
This sounds like we're gonna.
I mean, you might not go like this, but you know.
But you have that chair. So it makes it look good.
I like this stretch here.
The hip flexors, yay!
Yeah. I don't want to leave it there too long. Dizzy girl. You're fine?
I think. So far, so good.
All right, we're gonna do it one more time. First. Right? Feet on the floor. Right? And I am sort of rolling back.
I guess I should put my butt on this other side.
I mean, it's helpful. I suppose I could have mentioned it.
Oh, I should have been smart.
Oh,
Back in.
there we go. And 4. Just make sure when you come up that you kind of protect the things.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Grade school, being on the monkey bars,
Oh, yeah.
and being up there and just constantly doing that. I can still feel my stomach stretch.
That's it. Next week we bring the monkey bars back. Do we want to do it one more
I don't
time?
even know if they have those in
Probably.
It's probably unsafe.
Yeah, like the jungle gym was.
And we probably scratch up the floor, which, that's okay. All right, well, so we don't end on a bad note and get dizzy. We are good. Oh, I like that.
It makes my hips happy.
It makes the things happy. All right, let's do just a little stretch. Yeah, 'cause we didn't really stretch the legs. I was crazy today.
She was all over the place.
All
We were
over the
laughing,
place.
having a great time. We should make her laugh more.
Although my allergies have my head like, it's awesome. Other side. And I still got stuff tucked under, even though I'm just stretching. Just note to self.
I swear that the 9:30 class does crazy things to make me laugh and get like.
They're trying to get you off your game so that you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, break time,
So
make
you
it laugh.
forget some of the mean stuff you're planning to do to them. I understand it.
Sometimes I can do watch.
Can you lean front a little? I can do that. I'm gonna do that. Should have done on the other side, right? And have a little.
Tasty. Oh. Make me happy listening to this music.
And other side.
And your shoulders are dropped along there.
Yes,
too.
I did like that.
So, yeah, I think that's the biggest difference with fitness and dance, is that I'm constantly thinking what's working, what's not working, what's stretching.
Yeah,
And if this is stretching, that means this is working, and either saying, what do you feel, or this is what I'm feeling.
well, and so much of it is make your body look like this, and so your brain goes, all right, this is how I'm gonna do that, without thinking about,
Whether it's right.
I'm tucking this and I'm lifting that and I'm all of that.
All of that, which is cool, I mean, but with dance, it's such an
Happy
optical,
Friday week.
right? It's such an optical illusion.
Yeah.